All right now.
Let's give it a roll.
Okay, I'm singing lead. No, I want to sing lead. Okay, we should both sing lead. I'll go first, though. Okay, good. You go first.
I've been chasing blue skies. I know my day's name. I've been crying all night, seeking your face, Lord, seeking your grace. But I know that my day is coming. Yes, it's coming soon. I've been hurt, stuck in my tears, facing my fears. Take it, sis. But you know what, my dear, I'm still here. I can't help to know that my dream will come true. And that's why I choose to go on. Stormy weather will go away. It will be sunny one day. And I will say I got the victory. I've been crying all night long. I've been praying too. I know that God sees me, and I know He sees you.
Hey ladies, it's me, and I'm doing something totally different today, probably because I'm just doing my whole editing thing. So anyway, but today is Wednesday, so I'm going to name this segment Mona's View Wednesday. And I would appreciate if you ladies leave some comments, tell me what you think about some of the subjects I'm going to talk about. Now, y'all know mainly on YouTube and on my channel, I'm on the TTC side trying to conceive and dealing with the incompetent cervix, and at the same time just trying to motivate myself. So y'all already know, okay, I had did an OPK test on the 13th, right? And remember, I wrote it down, and you see how the line was just so bland. Well, yesterday I did another test, which was so crazy, and I ended up getting 2 lines, and I'm like, but I'm not due to ovulate until like a couple of more days, until like the 18th. So I don't know what's going on. I thought I had some more OPKs to just try to test again, and just to see what was going on with my cycle. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, stay tuned. Grab you some popcorn or something, because y'all, we gonna talk. We are going to talk, honey. Because I don't know about y'all, but I am really I don't know what to say about this whole this Ebola epidemic that's going on. I mean, I know that it was going on in Africa. It's been there since the late 70s. They haven't necessarily, or they may have found a cure for it. But when it first came out, ladies, I was really, really, really afraid of it, because I seen the movie Outbreak. And I don't know if y'all seen the movie Outbreak, but I seen the movie Outbreak, and I was just really not happy with that. So I had to tell myself to calm down, because, you know, I feel like, especially after my pregnancies and the losses, I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety. Back in the day, I used to think that anxiety was totally, I used to think it was not real. It was untrue. So I'm dealing with a lot of that now. And, you know, because when you have a family member that passed away, or you see something tragic, then in the back of your mind, you're thinking that nothing ever works out because of the experience that you went through. And that, you know, that's not even the case. But I have been very worried about this whole Ebola thing. And I could not understand why our president has not closed our borders. I mean, I'm hearing theories like because economically it's not going to help us. But I'm like, this is a serious, serious disease, a virus that, you know, if we don't have a cure for it, it can be out of hand. And so the reason why I'm mentioning this is because I'm scared, because I'm like, you know, I don't want to have to deal with another thing on my plate when I'm pregnant, is to deal with Ebola spreading all over the place, and people going crazy and riots and all of that, because people would act a crazy fool when things hit haywire, you know. And my husband tells me not to worry about it. My friend, she tells me not to look at the news and things like that and think negative. And I'm trying not to, but I can't help but wonder what exactly is going on. And so, yeah, you know, so I'm just sitting here and I'm in my own zone right now. I'm just doing me. Hey, boo. Hey, girl. What's going on? I knew somebody was going to join me on this segment.
You know I was.
I mean, what do you think about this whole Ebola thing?
To be honest with you, I'm really surprised that our president has done this. Like, honestly, I saw the movie.
Yeah.
Didn't you? And so I'm really surprised at how everything is going right now. People need to start packing up at the grocery stores and doing what they gotta do, honey, because it's serious out here. Serious. And so I'm just trying to get everything together and motivate myself and try not to think negative.
Yeah.
But you gotta look at the simple fact, like how
I'm in the same boat. I mean, we're the same person, so you know we definitely in the same boat.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I can't believe that this type of virus is out here. There's a lot of things that's going on. But I just want to bring awareness, not only to incompetent cervix, and, you know, just trying to empower women that are dealing with pregnancies and things like that. But also about this virus, because we're going to have to start preparing ourselves. It's just not, you know, they're telling people to, you know, bottom line, what is that? Use alcohol, rubber, hand sanitizers and things like that. But hand sanitizers is not going to save you from a virus like that.
hell no.
And we know that there was a nurse that was in Spain who had contracted the Ebola virus,
And then the
because
ones
she was
in
helping out some
Texas.
doctors who went to Africa. We know that there was a doctor and also an assistant that was from the United States that went to Africa, and they ended up, you know, trying to help out, and they ended up contracting the virus themselves, and they were both flown back to Atlanta Hospital, where bottom line, they were given some experimental drug, and both of them recovered.
That's crazy.
And then there was a Mr. Duncan that had came over from, I believe, Liberia, or I may be wrong or whatever like that. But he had came over, and he was actually sick. He went in the hospital. He was coughing, haggling all over the place. And they basically misdiagnosed him and sent him home with a couple of antibiotics. And then later on, when he came back to the hospital after sweating profusely, they said that, yes, indeed, he had Ebola. And unfortunately, he died. I don't know why they didn't give him the same medication that they gave the two doctors. But when I looked at the documentary, and it was so crazy because this documentary just came out of nowhere. Right.
Yeah, but see,
it came out of nowhere.
Nowhere though.
As soon as I looked at the documentary, it was like, bottom line, they didn't have enough. And I'm like, didn't have enough. So today is the 15th of October. And there is a nurse, matter of fact, they just found out today there is a second nurse in Texas who have contracted the Ebola. Now, she was in Ohio, flew out to Ohio, and now she flew back. And now they want to contact all the people that was on that airline with her. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. So I am pissed at our presidents right now. I am pissed at this administration because they have not tried to protect the American people. And now from what I know, I mean, it's crazy because when you look at it, what are we going to do? I mean, first of all, they're about to send our troops over there.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing.
I'm not
happy
about these details.
Yeah, but when they come back, we all really not.
I'm not happy about these details. And I don't think anybody is going to be happy about these details. So, I'm really hoping that they will actually find a cure, because as you can see, it not just being my own selfish ways of saying, how am I going to have a baby in this environment, but this is a really big deal. Like, this is something, particular virus has a 90% mortality rate. I mean, bottom line, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be gone from it. And, you know, this is it's going to be horrible on our economy. And so I'm just telling you ladies just to be careful out there. Definitely. And, you know, do what you got to do. Don't stress because it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and I don't know what to say. I don't know why our borders were open this way, but I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it at all.
Me neither.
Like, who's feeling this? And so I just have to remember just to stay positive and everything like that. So getting back to the TTC thing. So tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and get some OPKs. Also, I've been trying to reach out to some of you ladies that wanted to get a kit, and I'm trying to send you over these OPKs. I'm going to order those online instead of going to the dollar store right away. I just do it because I want it right then and there, but I do need to order me some online too.
Could you
So we're still projected to actually have a baby. I'm just hoping I'm not ovulating right now. I just think that ovulating right after Anflo has left the building, that's a little bit too soon. I'm sure it can happen, but I think it's a little bit too soon. I think so too. I don't think that you can actually ovulate that quick, but then again, we're just learning how to ovulate. I mean, we're learning how to use these OPK tests, so but I do think it's a little bit too soon to, you know, be ovulating. And I'm with you on this whole Ebola thing. I'm really not feeling this, you know, especially if we're trying to bring a baby into the world. But I'm projecting that maybe next month we're going to get the positive, you know what I'm saying? I'm projecting that everything is going to be good. My computer is just going crazy. I don't know. It's that noise. We need to cut off our emails. But, yeah, I'm really projecting that we are going to get a positive. And I'm just praying and hoping that, I mean, it's getting ridiculous out here. But I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that. I just want to be a realist, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. So this was just a little update that I wanted to give you ladies or whatever like that, just so we can tell you like what I can tell you what I'm really feeling. And as you can see, I'm trying to do this whole double thing or whatever like that. But I'm really hoping that next month that we will get a BFP, that big fat pregnancy, and so we can start our journey. But I am a little frightened about what's going on with this country and what's going on with this Ebola, because so far it's well over 5,000 people who have died in Africa, and there are so many people who have contracted this virus, and it's a horrible thing. And sometimes we don't think that it can happen here. We don't think it can happen to us, but now we have 4 Americans that contracted it. You know, 2 of them are healed from it, but we got
and God knows
2 more, and God knows where. I mean, Ohio and Texas. Ohio is up north over this way, y'all. So, dang, like that's a little bit too close for comfort and too close to home. And I am completely upset with Barack Obama because his ass was supposed to close them damn borders. He sure enough was not even supposed to allow people to come through here, no flight zone, all of that. That was supposed to be shut down. They need to have some military ships out in the middle of the ocean trying to figure out how to fight this off, but don't bring it on land. And a lot of people are saying that it's a setup, and I can believe it. I can believe it because I'm like, if you took an oath to protect this country, why would you allow people to walk through our back doors? Why would you allow people to walk in our house, coughing and haggling up lungs? And I do feel sorry for Duncan, but he should have just been honest instead of acting like he wasn't around. And he should have just went straight to the hospital, didn't touch nobody, said, look, I got Ebola, could you help me? But you didn't do that. You came faking the funk, acting like, you know what, I know they're going to help me out like they did them.
And now 2 people got it.
I feel horrible for what his outcome was, but he came here because he needed that help, because he knew he was just going to be another statistic. And I just think it's unfair, too, that how is it that you can only have 2 potential drugs, really one, and only give it to 2 people.
I think they gave him half.
So y'all know what that means. If y'all contracted, if I contracted, they're most likely not going to come up with antidotes for us. So I really think that that's very disturbing, and I'm trying not to think too much about that.
Yes, girl.
That's just Mona's thoughts for today. That's my thoughts for today.
Mine too.
But I have been really, y'all, I've been really watching it. Yeah.
Well, the way I look at it is that what are we supposed to do? I mean, all we can do is just really pray. You know, we can't stress over it, but this is the times right now that we're living in, and you can't ignore something like that, especially if you're trying to bring a family. You know, if you ignore that, then you're just as dumb as the person that allowed that to come over here. But I'm hoping that they do no-fly zone and close our borders. But I really got a bad feeling. I think a lot of people are going to contract this.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to look for the people that were on the flight. Like, really? I mean, how are you going to do that? So,
touche. Well, y'all, I just want to make this really quick. So,
because it's hard to keep going back and forth.
So until then, y'all, I'm going to give y'all some updates. And I'm still going to be updating our trip when we went to Disney. It's just that I have to get so many things down and do so much or whatever like that. But I am going to be testing again tomorrow for my OPK with another OPK ovulation kit, just to see what's going on. Maybe something's a little off, but it's really irregular. And I did take another pregnancy test, so you know it was like, no.
Negative.
I need to stop and stay away from these tests, right?
Yes, we do.
Some people like, wait for it to come naturally. Oh, no, because I think I'll be just discouraged every single night. So, until then, ladies, we would definitely be giving y'all an update later.